Guys, welcome to another video tutorial we build with Mr. Lee. In today's video tutorial, we are going to be creating a CRUD operation for the blog post, and we are going to use AI. So like I said in the preliminary video, we're going to be using any AI tool or agent of your choice. For me, I'll be using ChatGPT. So I ensure my application is up and running. So I've actually saved at port 8000 here, and I've been able to log in my admin to uh, the user. So the admin has been logged in, and this is the dashboard. So the next thing we are going to do is to go to the AI, prompt the AI on what to do. So on this case, I've written a short prompt for the AI. Now the prompt says create the various processes required to create blog post using CRUD operation in Laravel 12. The post has the following table column names. Remember the table column names we brought out before. So for the duration, I'm just using a simple string, so no special treatment. Title, description, user ID, category ID, tags, image, and I'm going to be using resource controllers, create the models together with their various migration files, and define relationship and how they can be used. Take note of this last part that says keep it simple and straight to the point, because if you don't actually use this part, if you're a beginner, it might actually provide more details compared to what it's supposed to provide without with this particular part of it. So for beginners, I advise you to just keep this at the end. But if you're actually good, you can actually put more things. So I'll go to chat deepseek.com. I'm going to be using DeepSeek. So if you actually don't have an account with DeepSeek, you're going to see a place for you to log in. For this case, I have an account already, and I'm going to just paste the prompt. Remember, you can use any AI agent of your choice. It can be ChatGPT, you can use Grok, you can use Cloud, you can use any one of your choice. So I press this and I press enter. While we wait for the prompt, we'll go back to the template. The template we are going to look out for this thing for adding blocks. This is it here. That's this blocks. Add block, which is the second one that comes after the blocks page. Content. So add block. So we're going to be actually adding this page immediately. So this page can be found in add block. So go to the templates page and we look for add block. The template page, we look for add block. So which is this? So we drag this to our VS Code. In VS Code, we are going to be looking out for content, the part of content. So I'll search start content, which is this one inside the page wrapper. So I cut this out and I'll take it to my app.blade.php, which is the layout file we're using for the admin. Sorry, Laravel Blade.php is the layout file we're using for the admin. So we're going to be creating a view for this particular page. We're going to call it add blog post.blade.php. Add blog post.blade.php, and we are going to use the app layout, extend app layout. Then we're going to paste what we just copied. Instead, we're going to first of all, to see this page, we are going to create a page on the sidebar. So we'll go back to app.blade.php, which is our layout file. By the sidebar, let's look for sidebar. So we see sidebar here. On the sidebar, we see blogs, we see add blogs. So on this add blog, now the thing about the route we are going to be using, the route we are going to be using is remember, like I said before, there is a route page partition route colon list. So I'm going to be seeing it's going to list the routes, and I'm going to be looking out for the route to use for creating the blog. The route here is the get route post create. So we're going to be using this route here, which is the one you're seeing here. We can copy this and paste it inside here. So call it post.create, and the place to return the view inside the controller is inside of the method called create. So we'll go to our post controller. In the post controller, we'll go to create. We are going to return the view here, admin.posts.create. So the name of the this we called it is add column block. So add admin add blog iPhone posts. So you see an underline as shown. This underline is actually based on the Laravel extension pack you have. Then for you to get this stuff that will come out here, you can use to search. You press Ctrl P. So Ctrl P, then you can actually search for anything. For example, if I want to go back to app.blade, so I just go to app.blade. So Ctrl P would work that for you if you have Laravel extension pack installed. So let's test this out. Let's check our website and let's see if at the moment we have our ad blog page added to our website. So yes, our ad blog page is up and active. You can see the select tag here, you can see the description and all that. So the next thing to do is to ensure that these fields you're seeing here, these names here, or the labels correspond to the this thing we've selected, which is duration, title, description, user ID, category ID, tags, and image. So we have title already, we have category, yes, we have content, we can change the content to description, we have tags, we have feature image. I think the only thing we don't have is duration. So on the ad block, this one we just added, look for, we can copy the one for um tags, you can copy the one for tag, and below it just drop it down and we call it duration. So duration, I'll remove this id of input box and remove this data row, and I think that will be it. Okay, and then now the next thing after this, we have changed the content from content to description. So we change this here to description, um feature image, that's basically it. Now the next thing here is to give our, you can actually see that the card body houses the form, but the form doesn't actually, the forms elements do not actually have a form that covers it. So for this, if you are going to create a form, so the form is post. So for now, we have not talked about action. Let's just cut everything inside here and put it, ensure that the form closing tag covers everything, like everything within the form, all the input tags. So once that has been added, the next thing is to add our names. So remember, like I said, you would have your name. So the name here will be based on what you add on the post this thing, which is basically what we chose here. So we put name, title, then we can add the value, and we're going to just put old name, old title. So this is actually based on if there is a validation error, such that what the user has added before will still display here. That's why we're doing this value old, else there's no need for it. So for this, we'll go back to this later on. I'll go to description to later on. For the input tag, we change the name to tags. Then for this is duration already. Then we'll change the name here to image, and I think that's it for us here. Instead of having an a tag, we're going to change this to button. So for you to do what I just did, you just highlight the a tag, and you change this. You once you highlight the a tag here, for you to do, look at, you can actually see as the cursor is here, there's a space here, and there's this other a is highlighted. So just do Ctrl D, and Ctrl D will take you to there. You can change it together. Okay, that'll be it for this video. Do well to like, share, Write your comments if you have any question, and also hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in my next video.